doors opening. This going down.
No service to it, the stop.
Awesome! After walking to the Bankside Pier to catch the ferry this morning while people weren't around, there was no ferry running, so we're now walking back towards London Bridge, the Borough Market, and going to try and get on a bus over there and head to where we're going to do today.
Oh, that's a long way down, huh?
Morning.
Good morning. We're in Westminster today.
Seeing Big Ben and a few of his friends.
Yes.
We're actually going to walk from Westminster area. We've got a bit of a walk planned and we'll end up at Trafalgar Square, and if we've got time we may even hit Covent Garden. Plan?
Good to see how much they've done. It looks amazing. It looks near new, the clock. But you can see all the new stone where they've replaced all up the tower. It's quite amazing. The gilding is like new.
It is. In all her glory. Now I'm sure you know, it's actually called the Elizabeth Tower. Big Ben is the bell. I don't know if he's been turned on again yet. I'm guessing he will for the coronation though. This is Boadicea, Queen of the Anasa. She took poison rather than be taken by the Romans. The bridge is very busy today. We're on Westminster Bridge. And we got the bells. This is the COVID memorial. All the hearts represent people who have lost their lives. Goes all the way along here. This is the South Bank River Walk. Very helpful guy at the Lambeth Pier. We've walked down to the Lambeth Bridge, looking up the Thames from the Lambeth Bridge. Westminster Bridge is the green bridge. You might notice Lambeth Bridge is red, or it's a bit pink coloured now. Westminster is green. They're also to represent the Houses of Parliament. This guy just did a U-turn on the bridge. I think these buildings in front of us are MR5. Don't quote me, I know it's one of these buildings somewhere around this bridge. Lots of tour companies in London, hop on, hop off. We've done the big bus before. This is Victoria Tower Park. We're going to go for a bit of a walk through here. A few things worth seeing. And I want to thank Free Tours of London for their videos that have helped with some of the research for today's video. So if you're coming to London and you want to know more stuff, they did a whole lot of walking tours during COVID. How cool is this name? Horse Ferry Playground. Getting some restoration work done. Apparently there was a weakness found. Ducks making use of some water they found. Beautiful green space on the Thames. So we're at the back of the Houses of Parliament. As I said, that's the Victoria Tower, named after Queen Victoria. Lots of seating with views of the river. Sir Thomas Pearson Franks was the chief engineer of London, and he was saved from drowning during the Blitz. This is the statue of the burghers of Calais in 1347. They bargained to save their town, or negotiated, I should say. Statue of Emmeline Pankhurst, one of the leaders of the suffragettes. We are in the Jewel Tower. Close that door. The man downstairs was saying, when we have a look outside, this building was built to look very unimposing, so it wouldn't catch people's attention. Jewel Tower was part of Westminster Palace, so one of the parts that survived the fire. Items were found in the moat. More archaeology of the moat. The Jewel Tower was used from 1365 to 1580 by the royal family for different parts of storage. By the end of its time being used, it was used as just a storehouse for possessions of no real value but needing no more. In 1512 was when the Palace of Westminster caught fire, and after that date Henry VIII moved out and it became mainly used for Parliament. Out of the window of the top of the Jewel Tower, looking at the back of Westminster Abbey. I reckon it would have been dubious doing this with precious stuff in your hands. During the 17th century, this room was turned into a fireproof vault. So 1621, and they stored all of the important parliamentary documents. I think this could be a stonemason's mark from when they've done some repair work. That's part of the moat we'll explore later, looking out over Victoria Tower.
These are replicas of scrolls. Act declaring the rights and liberties of the subject and settings and succession of the Crown. The Bill of Rights, 1689. Death right of King Charles I, 29th of January, 1649. Act to the abolition of the slave trade, 1807.
That's one of my replicators. The old moat. Building directly in front is that's St Stephen's Chapel. That's part of the original Palace of Westminster. This is the queue to get into Westminster Abbey, and they start at the other side of the Abbey. You head down through these arches for 225 metres, you'll hit the Imperial War Rooms or the Cabinet War Rooms. Coming into Covent Market and head into Jubilee. That pie shop makes good pies.
How you doing? Do you know from the front there's magic? From the back there's...
Behind the back of Covent Garden, you get out of the main tourist areas and it all just evaporates. After a brief stop at Seven Dials for a cider, we headed back to the hotel to do a little bit of washing before heading up to see Trafalgar Square in the evening light. We're on a bus at the end of the day, so if this is noisy, oh well. Thanks for joining us today. If you liked what you saw, why not hit the like and subscribe button? Ring that little bell and you'll be notified of more of our London adventures. As always, thanks for joining us. Travel brilliantly. Bye.